Hello, folks. I'm Dr. Joe Kasper, and welcome to the Underground Health Club. It's been a couple months. I'm excited to be back from my journeys around the globe, and we have a very, very exciting segment today. I'm very enthusiastic and also honored to have these great guests. But before we begin, I want to thank our sponsor, Power Pack 3, the vitamins that go from the lab to the patient. No warehouse, no shelf. Probiotics, digestive enzyme, multivitamin, the best, freshest vitamins in the world. Let's get this over to the side. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, folks, so today we have two wonderful guests today. Not one, but two. And these wonderful ladies are from the world of medical massage. We have over here Terry Cole.
Hello.
And Grace Romero.
Hi.
And what we're going to do is we're going to talk to these ladies, and they're going to explain to you the science of massage, how it's so important, and also what it takes to rehab, to recover, and to have a great life. So we're going to start with you, Terry. Is that okay?
Yes.
So now from what I've read about you and spoken to you, you were an ex-military person.
Yes.
Wow, so you're pretty tough.
I was in the Air Force.
Wow, okay. And you did that for how many years?
4.5.
And then what happened next in your life?
Then I got out and went to San Diego to study massage.
And it's interesting because you've been a massage therapist in this town for a long time.
Right.
You're what I like to call, like myself, a serial entrepreneur. You love working for yourself.
Yes.
So working for other people wouldn't work for you at this point, would it?
No way.
I get it. And I also know that you put your heart and soul into your business. Can you explain why that matters so much, especially in the field you're in?
Well, it matters because actually, to be honest with you, if I could do massage therapy for free and help people, I would actually do it so that everybody could.
You would?
I would. If I was a millionaire. So everyone could reap the benefits, because for me, it's not about the money. It's about taking care of people, making sure they heal, making sure that everybody is functioning and has a good life. That's the healthcare part of it is the biggest part of it.
Okay.
And people understanding and reaping the benefits of massage for healing, for injury, that's what's so important to me.
That's great. That makes a lot of sense. And it's really refreshing to hear, Terry. And I had no idea you were going to say that, and thank you for sharing that.
Of course.
I mean, that's great. So we have Grace over here. And Grace, I guess my question is, from what I know, you're a recovering accountant.
Yes, I am. I did 20 years of accounting. I've got my master's in finance, undergrad in accounting and management. Spent 20 years doing accounting.
And you miss that so much.
Oh, yeah, so much.
About this much?
Yes, okay. I enjoy what I'm doing now.
It's interesting because most accountants do not become massage therapists.
No, they don't. Yes. We're very analytical.
Yes,
so.
but also being the finance person you're very good with numbers, you're very good at business, obviously. That can help out any kind of practice.
Correct, and it helps me with my own business, making sure I have my books in order.
And the thing I think is really nice, too, is I also know you have a young son, and it's great that you can work your hours and be there to be with your son as well.
Yes, my hours are very flexible, and I can take off when I need to. And today I was at his preschool having Thanksgiving lunch, so it was great.
Thanksgiving already?
Yes, unbelievable, huh?
Wow. So let me ask you, if I can, Grace, how important is it, or both ladies, I'll ask this question, to have the credentials or the hours or to really know what you're doing in this field? Because unfortunately massage gets a bad reputation.
Right.
And that bothers me tremendously, because just like I was telling this to you guys before we went on the air, when I was first an exercise physiologist many years ago, I'm still one, but I just don't do it that much, I would get very annoyed when I would meet someone who, let's say, was a personal trainer back then and had a weekend certification.
Right.
Now the trainers have a lot more, which is great, and it used to bother me a lot. So can you kind of explain how that whole hours thing works, Grace?
Well, every hour you have training gives you more knowledge on how the body works and how you can help the client. If you don't have those hours, then the techniques, then you're not doing justice for them or for yourself, because then you're not capturing the right areas that need to be fixed.
So what you're saying is it's not a one-size-fits-all?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's great you both said the same thing. That's great. Wait,
We're a team.
I can just leave and you guys can take over. So it's interesting how one size doesn't fit all, but with so many things in your, as a nutritionist I am, or in exercise, people go to the same class, they do the same technique, but everyone's body's so different, right? So you really need to specify what the person needs, wants, and can heal from.
Well, and you also have to understand, if you have experience, you have to understand what body part. You have to know your anatomy. You can't just take 600 hours of training, get thrown out there, and think that you're going to be able to perform the type of massage that we do, because our massage is very specialized. Medical massage is not your fly-by-night, rub lotion on somebody, pay $50 and get out and relax.
Right.
This is a very, very, very specialized type of massage, because we are actually, I hate to use the word fixing because we're not really supposed to say it, but fixing people so that they can function at 90, 95 to 100% again. And that's the key. It's not a frou-frou, oh, this feels so pretty. It's going to be painful, but it's going to work and it's going to be effective.
I could testify to that, yes. and it's funny, because Grace, when I said, I need to work on my body, and I said flat out, I'm very high maintenance, which I truly am when it comes
Correct.
to my body. I am extremely high maintenance. And I needed someone who could do hardcore work on my body at the age of 51, my body's been broken down, I've had injuries, tremendous injuries, who can handle my personality as well, and will do what I think is going to work, like wants to know how I feel.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And you were so wonderful, and Terry as the owner does that too, is you guys are so wonderful in terms of what the client wants, what they need, and we work together synergistically. Is that the right word?
Yes.
Yes.
And I think that's really a nice thing, that instead of saying, well, just do what I say, no, here's what's going on, here's what hurts, and I have these issues. And you guys were so nice to me, as well as wanting me to heal. And you didn't guarantee me anything. It wasn't, one time it'd be great. You said, Joe, this is going to take work, and I like the fact that you were honest. That means the world to me.
Yep.
I think that's really, really a great thing. Anyway, guys, listen, I just found out we're going to go to a commercial in a second. So you guys will be back when we come back? You sure?
I was going to go get coffee, but okay, I'll be back.
Organic coffee, right?
Yes, of course.
Without caffeine, of course. Okay. All right, guys, we'll be back in, I guess, a minute or so, right?
Right.
Thank you.
Duke City Sports Bar. Proud supporter of Proview Sports and New Mexico Youth Athletics. Catch all the sports action from high school, college, pros, and MMA on one of our 35 HD TVs. Start your night off right with any selection from our delicious menu prepared with fresh, never frozen ingredients. Duke City Sports Bar, Albuquerque's newest sports bar. Located on Eubank and Montgomery, dial 505-433-4020.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network. Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of Proview Sports Network. Garden Sorts Team Sales is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Get into the game. Garden Schwartz Team Sales features fine products and apparel from Wilson, Schutt Sports, Speedline, and Russell Athletics. We offer custom embroidery and screen printing services for all of your school or club needs, from team uniforms to school letter jackets. Specializing in all sports and serving all communities, from big schools to small schools, from up north to down south, or all points in between. Garden Schwartz Team Sales. For great prices, friendly staff, and quality products, call Garden Schwartz Team Sales today at 1-800-880-7767. That's 1-800-880-7767. Since 1939, Garden Schwartz Team Sales is a proud supporter of New Mexico Youth Athletics.
And we're back with what I'm going to say, like it or not, I'm going to say this, ladies. And we say what I want anyway, don't they?
Yeah, you do.
Pretty much, yeah. Within reason. These are Albuquerque's #1 massage therapists. And some people say, that's not true, I go to the greatest. You don't. You don't. And we're going to go through why these ladies are the best of the best of the best. I'm very picky with my buy, as I mentioned before we went to commercial. And what they do for me is amazing. And, you know, Terry mentioned about the whole hours thing and having all that background and continually learning, right? You guys always go for more coursework.
Yes.
Okay,
Correct.
right. And I think it's very important you never stop.
Well,
No.
Yeah.
And you've been in this field, I guess, so Grace, how many years you were a massage therapist?
7.
7 a year?
26.
26, right. 33 years of massage therapy, and you're still taking more hours, right?
Correct.
Yeah, see, that's great. I mean, that's very, very important to continue to learn and more stuff, more information, more techniques to be better as a professional.
Right.
You know, and I think that's imperative. I mean, I think it's really, really imperative. And whatever new techniques come out, you ladies are going to know about them.
Right.
And you're going to use them on your clients as well. And so a couple of things I want to go through is, as a medical massage, you guys take insurance, but it works this way. Let me make sure I'm clear. Workman's compensation.
Yes.
Okay. Auto accidents, personal injury, and stuff through the attorneys, correct?
Correct.
All right, so can you give me a little bit background on that stuff, a little bit, how that works, so the audience can understand?
Well, basically, we do take the insurance, the workers' comp, if you're injured on the job and you qualify for medical massage, you get a referral from your doctor. You're eligible to come in and get so many treatments that are referred to us by the doctor. And the same thing for auto accidents. If you've been hit or you've hit somebody and you have med pay, we'll also accept that and we'll help you recover so that you're walking out and almost back to 100%.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Personal injury, the same thing. You could be walking down the street and trip over on the sidewalk. You could get hit riding a bike, and you have to hire an attorney. We'll also help you with recovering as well.
Excellent. Now, Terry, so when someone gets hurt, they have to go through the attorney first, is that how it works?
Most of the time, or through specialized people like First Health, correct?
Yeah, we do have some companies we work directly with, and First Healthcare is one that refers to us. So typically, a lot of people will try to resolve this through their own insurance company. They don't seem to get the results they need. They will seek attorneys, and from that point, they've probably already started seeing their primary care. People have done referrals, and then it's a smooth transition to get a referral for medical massage.
Okay. It's very interesting because, see, I think massage is one of the 8 wonders of the world. And it's interesting. I'm no licensed massage therapist, but I've worked on your hand. You said it's pretty good.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I think to be able to, but again, I am not a massage therapist. I do not have a license, and it's completely different. But to be able to get a massage and to have it fix your body when there's scar tissue built up, when there's tears, there's injuries, it makes a world of difference.
Yes.
I mean, I know this, and if I'm wrong, let me know. The technique and how you guys do it increases blood flow,
Right.
helps the lymphatic system, increases circulation, and actually can even, if that works, which is true, then technically wouldn't that help your body metabolize better?
Well, yes, but also you have to remember when we do muscle stripping and remove adhesions, let's say from the shoulder, the reason everything's building up, the metabolic waste and the lactic acid, is because it's protecting that injury. Actually, it's actually doing more damage to the body because it starts freezing it up.
Right.
So what we do is we strip out all of that acid and get the nutrients and the oxygen back in so that the body can heal faster.
So then, from a science standpoint, so what you said is what a lot of people claim is, let's say, weight loss, okay? You could lose weight. See, I don't like the word weight loss because when you lose weight, you always gain it back, which I don't
Right.
like. But if your body is functioning better physiologically, then your metabolism is working better, right? You're
Correct.
excreting better, everything's working better, so you're going to be healthier, so your chance of being healthier and getting rid of some of the weight is a fact, correct?
Right, because if you're not in pain, you can move.
Right.
If you can move, you can exercise and lose weight.
Right, okay. So it's interesting because, I think about this as we're talking, I'm like, does this go into that category? And we got to be careful wording it because the whole weight loss is all over the world. Those words I don't like, but if you can metabolize better and you're healing better, you're going to function better. You made a great point, Grace. You said movement. The human body is made to move. It's not made to sit.
Correct.
Right.
So that's one of the reasons why you're a recovering accountant.
Yes, I
right?
am.
And Terry, I know you were in the military. You were in Air Force, right?
Right.
Were you a pilot?
No, I worked in a warehouse, but I was an expert marksman.
So does that mean you could outshoot most people?
Yes.
Okay.
Beware.
Just with an M16 and a 9mm, the 45s have too much of a kick.
Okay. We got some tough ladies here, folks. Very, very tough ladies. So I want to mention this too is that you guys work on all different age people, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So small children?
Yes, I'm actually a certified infant massage teacher.
I was about to say that. Oh, so you work with infants.
I have one
Wow,
client.
That's fantastic.
I worked on mom. Baby was born, and baby was about a week old, and baby was on my table.
Wow, that's
Yes.
fantastic. Well, see, that's great. Now, how many massage therapists can do that in this world?
Yeah.
Not many.
Yeah.
And also, it's funny, we talked about this off air, how for teenagers, it's very important too, because especially athletes. And I mentioned this too, is I know you guys work with lots of athletes.
Yes.
I've always felt that the female athletes don't get their just due, don't get the right therapy as the guys. Is there some truth to that, or am I making that up?
Well, there's maybe a little bit, but I have about 4 female athletes, some volleyball players and softball players that I'm working on from La Cueva right now, because they're on scholarship and they have to be ready to go to college, you know. So I'm like helping with their functioning.
That's important.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's interesting because when you get this work, and I like deep tissue work personally. I like, you know, my muscles stripped down. It makes a world of difference, okay, with the kids and adults recovering. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be athletic or you want to get healthy, and you use massage therapy as part of your, let me use the word protocol, then you're going to have a better life.
Right.
As opposed to, well, I get one every 6-7 weeks, whatever, to feel better. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
For sure.
You guys do that as well.
Sure.
But I bet you get more satisfaction when you take a person like me who's had tons of injuries and they walk in your office and their arm is like this, and a few months later, it's here.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
And that's why we are the main pipeline from New Mexico Orthopedics as far as frozen shoulders, epicondylitis, you know, tennis elbow, golfer's elbow,
Yes.
stuff like that. So we are a huge referral for them.
That's awesome. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go to commercial in a few seconds, but what we're going to do is the next segment is going to be interactive, and you guys are going to put me on the table, right?
Right.
I'm going to be on the table. And you have my blessing to let it rip, Grace. Is that okay?
Sure.
As they
How
say,
much pain can you handle, Joe?
I can handle anything, my dear. Anything.
We're done.
All right, folks. All right, we're cutting the commercial now. That was good.
Hoops NM Basketball Center is coming soon. 10 full courts broken into 2 wings for ultimate basketball and volleyball play. Locker rooms, a lounge area, a pro shop, and a full snack bar will all be a part of a great experience. Convenient parking and access will make the Hoops NM Basketball Center a premier facility for league play and competitive regional tournaments. With over 9,000 square feet, Hoops NM Basketball Center will take court sports play to another level in our community. Courts are regulation high school size with wood floors and seating for approximately 350 per court. Major sponsors and supporters are being assembled now. If you're interested, contact Dan Serrano at 505-249-7994. Send him an email, hoopsnm@aol.com. That's hoopsnm@aol.com. Hoops NM Basketball Center, a premier sports facility serving our community.
Carmody Medical provides solutions for your everyday needs. Hot and cold compression wraps provide therapeutic compression for the shoulder, hip, and knee. The therapy wraps are constructed of an insulated outer fabric and a ventilated cotton pocket to protect the body. Elastic belts allow mobility and deliver a gentle, adjustable compression. The reusable therapy packs can be removed from the pouch and placed into the freezer. Contact Jim for more information.
Ladera Golf Course. Opened in 1980, Ladera features a full 18 including spacious greens, a large driving range, roomy practice putting greens, and 4 large lakes. Surrounding Ladera, beautiful views of the Sandia Mountains to the east and volcanoes to the west. Ladera is a challenging city-owned course with the longest playing yardage of any other city courses. For weekend tee times and more information, call 505-836-4449.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Welcome to today's episode of the Ma and Dr. Joe Show, brought to you by Power Pack 3.
Ma, what do you got there?
I have a nice cookie from the health food store that I'm going to devour because I'm in the mood for something sweet. But you know, I don't eat regular cookies because I have to watch my sugar. So I'm going to eat this very soon. I'm going to be taking a piece. Let me taste it. It's delicious.
Can I have some, Ma?
No.
Why not?
Here, you could have a little chip.
That's it?
That's
not very nice.
Well, too bad.
But I bought you the cookie.
So you should have bought 2 of them. Here, you can have this chip. Take the chip.
Thanks, Ma. So anyway, so enjoy your cookie, and thanks for the chip. But I don't think that's fair that I can't have any of that cookie that I got.
Life is never fair.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to say to your fan club out there, Ma?
Adios.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode, and remember to visit powerpack3.com for the world's freshest and most beneficial vitamin pack.
Hey folks, we're back, and it looks like I'm on an operating table, but I'm not. I'm on a massage therapy table, and Terry is going to work on my left knee. I've had 5 knee surgeries in my lifetime. I torn them to shreds. I'm supposed to have a knee replacement twice. That never happened. It's not going to happen for a long, long time. And Terry, you can kind of explain the science of what's going to happen here on the technique and you're going to do on my patella region, okay?
Okay, so Joe's patella is not tracking correctly. It's tracking medially. So what we want to do is we want to do a little bit of muscle stripping in the patella tendon area and also in medial quad area. It's kind of like vastus lateralis and medial quad and the sartorius, which is pulling the knee to go inside. So when we work on it, we do some deep tissue myofascial release, a little bit of trigger point therapy, so then we can get the tissue soft enough so that the knee, the patella, will track in the middle again. So right now his quads are incredibly tight, so we have got to soften the tissue enough for that patella to track correctly.
Yeah, and this feels good, but it's and the knee issue, folks, is from years of playing sports and diving for balls and all that stuff, and my body needs it, and there's different ways that massage works. I know Grace does an ice technique as well, and you can use ice, you can use deep tissue. Sometimes you guys use different tools. Is that correct?
Yes, and we do use some heat if necessary. It's not all the time because a lot of times when there's a lot of inflammation in the body, you don't want to put fire on fire. So you want to lay off the heat for a couple of days and then start doing ice and heat, which is called a contrast bath, and you can do that to promote the healing.
Well, thank you, Terry. Now, I'm going to have Grace go to my area too that I've had injured. So Grace, I'll let you explain to the audience what happened to me a little bit because you know the whole story.
Well, Joe had an injury on the playground, believe it or not.
Yeah.
So he messed up his shoulder, came in, and he wasn't able to lift his arm above his head. A lot of pain at the elbow, and also neck and shoulder pain due to the tightness and the tears that he was having. So what we've done is actually gone in, muscle stripped his whole anterior side of his bicep and right at the shoulder. We have done myofascial release. We have done deep tissue, active release to get the muscles moving. In addition, we've also done some ice therapy to help the inflammation come down. This area was really inflamed, and due to Joe's high tolerance of pain, we've been able to push at a higher limit than what we normally would, but the recovery was amazing. He's been able to see great results.
It's true. So, folks, what I had 3 tears. I had a torn labrum, torn biceps tendon, and ulnar collateral ligament. All partial tears. They weren't complete tears, because if they were complete, I'd have to have surgery.
Correct.
Which is a fact. And a number of doctors said, no, those 3 tears, you're going to have surgery. And I said, no chance. I said, I will figure out a way to heal. And I did. And thank goodness for these wonderful ladies at the medical massage, because it made all the difference in the world. And this is the kind of work, folks, that people really, really need. And it's really a blessing. I mean, Grace, you've been amazing. Terry is the owner of the place. You guys are they're really a great team, folks. I mean, you have 2 wonderful therapists with 2 different personalities. Isn't it great to have 2 personalities?
Yes.
Yeah.
We complement each other.
Yes. Yeah. And it's funny, because I think my personality is more like yours, Terry.
Oh.
No, it's a compliment.
Oh, good.
It better be.
I still have my business personality.
Right.
Very serious.
Right, and it's no, but they're different, which makes it really cool. Well, I don't know if that's the right word, but very unique that you have 2 women who bust their tail, who really care so much about the clients, and are there to get you to heal and to recover. And I'm telling you, folks, you go to this place, you will definitely get phenomenal results. This is the real deal. So again, if you're looking for that foo-foo kind of thing where you do whatever, no. If you want to really heal, if you're an athlete or you're not an athlete, and you want your body to heal, you're tired of being in pain, because who wants to take a bunch of pain medicines with all the side effects? I certainly don't, and I do not. I never took any pain medicines with this.
No.
Even though the doctor prescribed it 3 times, and I laughed in his face. I said, are you kidding me?
Joe,
No,
can
no
I tell
chance.
you our motto?
Well, please do.
So the motto that we Restorative has is, we want to see you till you are functioning at a level that's comfortable for you, and we don't want to see you again unless it's for maintenance. We're not about 3 times a week, come in, and no.
Right.
We want you healed and out.
You know, it's interesting, too, because, you know, I broke my neck before, and I have to be very careful the therapists I go to, because I've had major surgery on my neck, you know, and that was 15 years ago. So, and Grace does a phenomenal job working around all my strains and pains. And you know, people might think, well, how could you be super fit, you know, Joe, and also be in pain? When you play sports at a high level, okay, pain can show up. It absolutely can. So, anyway, folks, I need to pop up off the table, okay? But you guys better cover me, because this will be embarrassing. So, I know it looks kind of weird. And, folks, for more information about contacting Terry and Grace, will you please give your information, ladies?
Yeah, so we're at Restorative Medical Massage. You can find us on Yelp, restorativemedicalmassagetherapy.com, and 872-5663 is our phone number. Lucille is our beautiful receptionist that would be answering your calls.
Okay. Oh, you got both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Grace. So now, also, can you guys flip me my stuff? I want to thank our sponsor, which is Power Pack 3, and I know you ladies do love my vitamins. Did I say this? There you go, behind the camera. Probiotics, digestive enzyme, multivitamins from the lab to the patient, helps balance blood sugar, helps your body metabolize, and the freshest vitamins again in the world. Probiotic, digestive enzyme, multivitamin. And folks, you can reach me at 877-347-7839. And I just want to say thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys totally rock. And I can do this with my bad arm now.
Yes.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.
And massage therapy is a phenomenal therapy that you all deserve. Take care, folks, and we'll see you next week. Bye now.
Bye. Thank you.